In HTML, links are used to connect one web page to another. We use links all the time. When you click a menu item, open another page, visit another website, download a file, or send an email, you are usually using a link. In HTML, we create a link using the A element. A stands for anchor. Let us begin with a simple link. Suppose we want to create a link that opens the Program Guru website. First, write the A element, start and end tags. Inside the A element, write the text that the user should click. Let us write, visit Program Guru. At this point, the text appears on the page, but it is not yet connected to any web page. To specify where the link should go, we use the href attribute. Href stands for hypertext reference. The href attribute contains the destination address of the link. Let us add the href attribute to the opening A tag. Write href equals and then write the web address inside double quotation marks. This is the complete web address of Program Guru website. Here, href is the attribute name, and the website address is the attribute value. The clickable text, Visit Program Guru, is placed between the opening and closing tags. Save the file and refresh the web page. The browser displays the text as a link. By default, links are usually shown in blue and underlined. Click the link. The browser opens the Program Guru website. So, the general structure of an HTML link looks like this. The href attribute tells the browser where to go, and the content between the A tags tells the user what they can click. This is how a link can point to a website. Let us take a look at the given destination. It is the complete web address and is called an absolute link. This address includes the protocol, HTTPS, and the complete domain name, programguru.org. Absolute links are commonly used when linking to a page outside your own website. Links can point to different kinds of destinations, not just an external website. They can point to another page in the same website. They can point to a section on the same page. They can also open an email application or even start a phone call on supported devices. Let us look at these one by one. Now let us create a link to another web page like about.html from index.html. Suppose we have two HTML files in the same folder, index.html and about.html. We do not have about.html, so let us create one. And let us paste some sample content. Now we have two HTML files in the same folder. Inside index.html, we can create a link to the about page like this. For designation, we can give the file name of about page, about.html. Here, we do not write the complete website address. We only write the file name. This is called a relative link. A relative link points to a location relative to the current HTML file. Because index.html and about.html are in the same folder, writing about.html is enough. Save the file and refresh the browser. Click About Us. The browser opens the About page. Let us come back to our index page. Now, what if the other page is inside another folder? Suppose we have a pages folder and contact.html is inside that folder. Since we do not have that folder, let us create the pages folder and create contact.html file in that folder. From index.html, we can link to the contact page like this. The browser first enters the pages folder and then opens contact.html. Relative links are very common when connecting pages inside the same website. Now let us look at how a link opens. By default, when we click a link, the destination opens in the same browser tab. Sometimes we may want to open the link in a new tab. For that, we use a target attribute for the link element. Let us write a link that opens Program Guru website. Target equals underscore blank. The target attribute specifies where the linked page should open. The value underscore blank opens the page in a new browser tab. Save the file and refresh the browser. Click the link. This time, the website opens in a new tab. When we use target equals underscore blank, it is also a good practice to add the rel attribute. Write rel equals nopener no referrer. The rel attribute describes the relationship between the current page and the link page. The values nopener and no referrer help improve security and privacy when opening an external page in a new tab. For beginner projects, just remember this pattern. If you use target equals underscore blank for an external link, also add rel equals nopener no referrer. Now let us create a link that opens the user's email application. We use mail-to inside the href attribute. Here, please observe that mail-to is followed by a colon and an email address. When the user clicks this link, the browser tries to open the default email application with the email address already filled in. We can also create a telephone link. For that, we use tel inside the href attribute. This is especially useful on mobile devices. When the user taps the link, the device can open the phone application with the number ready to call, just like call button for businesses on Google Maps. Now let us create a link to a section on the same page. This is useful on long pages where we want the user to jump directly to a specific section. First, we give the destination element an ID attribute. Let us give a heading, the ID, contact. ID stands for identifier and should be uniquely specified for an HTML element. In this example, this ID is used to identify this contact information heading 2 element. Now create a link with href equals hash contact. The hash symbol tells the browser that contact is an ID on the current page. When the user clicks the link, the browser moves to the element whose ID is contact. You will notice this movement clearly only when the page is long enough to scroll. Let us add some paragraphs before the contact information section. These are just some dummy elements so that we can get some content in the page and simulate the scroll when the link is clicked. When we click on the link, the page scrolled to contact information section. But since there are no elements after that section, this caused only a small scroll. Let us place the paragraphs after the contact information section and observe the click behavior. Links do not have to contain only text. We can also make an image clickable by placing the image element inside the A element. Consider that we have an image named logo.png. Here, the image is inside the anchor element, so the entire image becomes clickable. We provide relative path of the image as source in the image element. Refresh the web page. Image appears as a link. Click on the image. It should open Program Guru website. That would be all for HTML links in this course. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel for more HTML tutorials.